Hiding axis text in Matplotlib plots. I'm trying to plot a figure without tick marks or numbers on either of the axes. I use axes in the traditional sense, not the Matplotlib nomenclature. An issue I have come across is where Matplotlib adjusts the XY ticker labels by subtracting a value n, then adds n at the end of the axis. This may be vague, but the following simplified example highlights the issue, with 6.18 being the offending value of n. The three things I would like to know are: how to turn off this behavior in the first place. Although in most cases it is useful, it is not always. I have looked through matplotlib.axis and cannot find anything appropriate. How can I make n disappear, i.e. x.set_visible false? Is there a better way to do the above anyway? My final plot would be 4x4 subplots in a figure, if that is relevant.
Instead of hiding each element, you can hide the whole axis. Or, you can set the ticks to an empty list. In this second option, you can still use plt.label and plt.ulabel to add labels to the axis.
If you want to hide just the axis text, keeping the grid lines, doing set_visible false or set_ticks will also hide the grid lines. If you are like me and don't always retrieve the axis x when plotting the figure, then a simple solution would be to do
I've color-coded this figure to ease the process. You can have full control over the figure using these commands. To complete the answer, I've had also the control over the spines.
I was not actually able to render an image without borders or access data based on any of the code snippets here, even the one accepted at the answer. After digging through some API documentation, I landed on this code to render my image. I use the tick_params call to basically shut down any extra information that might be rendered, and I have a perfect graph in my output file.